Hi, I'm Steve Wickenton and welcome to Magic Behind the Magic. Do you entertain for money or for the art? In truth, most entertainers do it for both. They love the money and they love the art. It usually starts with a passion and the love for the art, and then they discover the money. Of course, nobody starts a business to not make money. But some of us do start a business because we love what we do. Many entertainers struggle with the art and money tug of war. At some level, I certainly did too. When I first started on the road with magic, it was really about the love for the art. I loved performing, and I didn't even consider the possibility of making a living out of it. I had this loose idea that maybe I could get a few shows every month and sort of add a little bit of an income to my retirement benefit for the future. Honestly, I just didn't realize there was a lot of money that could be made for doing entertaining at kids' parties. Well, now I'm a full-time kids entertainer and magician, and while I really still love performing, I also really enjoy getting paid for doing what I do. But once upon a time, when I was first starting out, I was a little bit embarrassed to actually accept money for doing something that I loved to do. I really struggled with the idea that what I was doing was actually a service of value. Don't get me wrong, I really loved coming home with a pocket full of cash after each show, but I was a little bit embarrassed to accept it each time. It took me a while, but once I realized that people were actually happy to pay for my service, then I relaxed and started to enjoy the money and the performing. I began to understand that I had a true value. That was when I realized that I could probably make a lot of money out of it and maybe even go full time. Everything went along nicely for a while as I happily accepted all the money for doing things that I loved to do. And slowly but surely, I got more and more busy. And then it happened. It was like I fell off the fence onto the wrong side. You see, all of a sudden I was working so hard doing 3 or 4 shows a day that I began to stop enjoying what I was doing. And I began to see each show as just a handful of cash. Sure, I still really enjoyed the magic and I enjoyed entertaining the kids. I just wasn't showing it. I was going through the motions. My job satisfaction dropped and the quality of my shows, they fell with it. By this stage, I really wanted to make a living out of magic, but I wasn't prepared to do it if this was how it had to be. My drive for more money had begun to kill the passion of my art. What could I do? Well, the answer, as it turned out, was not what you might expect. It was almost counterintuitive. So even though I realized that money was the problem, I raised my fees higher. Yep, a bit weird, huh? But I made that choice based on a few facts. Firstly, I realized that 2 to 3 shows a day was much more doable. It relaxed me and it gave me the space I needed to do a good quality, focused show for each party. Then I worked out how much money I needed to make. Next, with a quick calculation, I worked out how much I needed to charge to make that money out of 2 to 3 shows each week. And there was my new fee. Now, I may have made that sound a little bit simplistic. You see, I did struggle a little bit with the price rise and the reasoning behind it. But I balanced the reasoning out with a commitment to myself and to my business, and that was to consistently improve my show each time I perform it. It also meant that I could enjoy performing my shows again, which in turn means the kids and everybody else enjoys it more, which means it's worth more to the client. Now, having worked in the arts in many different areas, I know that the money versus art debate runs thick in many deep veins. Now, I know that your story is probably very different to mine, but I wanted to share this with you because it really was a defining point in my business. And if you ever do find yourself at a similar point or in a similar situation as mine, hopefully this will ring through to you and you will be able to push through it a little bit easier than what I did. Remember, you can have both. You can enjoy the art and you can get paid for it. It really is the truth. So once again, thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you like. Also remember to grab your copy of the 7-point checklist and sign up for the newsletter, the Magic Behind the Magic newsletter. I have some very exciting free stuff coming up in the next few weeks for all the subscribers of the Magic Behind the Magic newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed, at the end of this video there will be a little spot where you can click on it and join in with us. Don't miss out, because there's going to be loads of extra really good bonus information to help you guys build your business. So until next time, enjoy the money and the art. I'll catch you guys soon. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter and got your 7-point checklist yet, that's the spot to do it, right there. Over there, that's a video. If you haven't seen that, you can click on that. You remember, click on the newsletter. And over there, that's if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet. Magic Behind the Magic, Magic Behind the Magic newsletter. Catch you soon.